Welcome to another episode of Behind the Feeds.
You feel that? That's that Saturday night.
I've been watching a lot of Jeffersons this week, so
You
that
have.
soul
You've been
going.
binging Jeffersons and
Sanford and
Son. No one knows who that is that watches us. That is not our demographic at all. Too young.
It's on Amazon Prime. It is excellent television.
Classic TV for you. For your viewing pleasure. But I like to watch fights. Lady fights. Actress fights.
Bum fights.
Can I just say that we've been on Halloween for a minute. For something that we've hated, we've have like 3 or 4 episodes of just us talking about this.
It's
shit.
just the gift that keeps on giving.
It's the cornucopia, if you will. What you got in there this time?
So, Halloween stars tearfully recount hurtful interactions with Jamie Lee Curtis. Halloween franchise stars Danielle Harris and Scout Taylor-Compton say they were dismissed by Jamie Lee Curtis at the Halloween Ends premiere.
Okay. Dismissed?
And it says...
So Jamie Lee's been catching a lot of shit for something that went down at the premiere between these 3, right?
Yeah, well, it goes on to say, in the latest episode of their Talk Scary to Me podcast, Harris and Taylor-Compton detail their experience after attending the premiere of Halloween Ends. Both actors are connected to the Halloween franchise, but they had never met Miss Curtis, who has played Laurie Strode across several installments. After the film was screened, the pair attended the after party for the movie, and they wanted to use the event as their chance to introduce themselves. Harris approached Curtis saying she played her character's daughter, Jamie Lloyd, in the 4th installment, to which Curtis bluntly said, "I've never seen those movies. I don't know who you are." Harris expected this to be followed by a "just kidding" from the Halloween mainstay, but that moment never came. Taylor-Compton had a similar experience with Curtis, but was unaware of what happened with Harris because of the commotion going on at the event. The actor wanted to share with Curtis how honored she was to have taken on the character of Laurie Strode in Rob Zombie's 2007 remake and its sequel. Taylor-Compton didn't go into detail about her encounter with the Halloween Ends star, but while starting to cry, she said it was much like what Harris experienced. Taylor-Compton said, "We just left feeling very, very hurt."
You were crying. Would you like to go first?
Dude,
Would you like to go first?
there's this old saying, never meet your heroes.
Well, I mean, there's also an old saying of not having your head up your own ass. Not everyone needs to know who the fuck you are. I'll go to the defense of Jamie Lee in this one. It's like, yeah, she's catching a lot of shit, old Activia, but I mean, I don't know who the fuck you are. I only know who you are because you were scorned by Jamie Lee, and you were just mad because she didn't know who the fuck you were at a party. So you went on your little stupid podcast and talked a bunch of shit, and everyone's mad at old Jamie Lee, which was easy to do because the last 2 movies she was in fucking sucked. That's where I stand on it.
But at the same time, she could have been nicer.
She's at a party. She's had these people rolling up. She just what did she say? I don't know who you are?
I've never watched those movies, and I don't know who you are. Here's my question.
That's nicer than what I would have said.
Danielle Harris has
those
been...
shitty Rob Zombie movies?
But Danielle Harris wasn't just in the zombie movies.
I'm just being shitty. I'm sorry.
She has been connected to the Halloween movies since the late 80s. How in the fuck do you not know who she is?
Because Jamie Lee's shitty. She got her head up her own ass, too. Everybody in the situation has her head up their own asshole. It's Hollywood, baby. Sorry. You know what I mean? Fuck them all. Those movies suck. To fix them.
There's a
if that's what it takes. If this is ultimately what it takes, Jamie Lee, that's shitty, but good job. because ultimately we're gonna get this shit worked out.
They're never going to remake those movies.
They're gonna remake them, and they're gonna be shitty. There's a petition. It's out there. If they can go back and fix Sonic the Hedgehog's eyes.
But that was before the movie was released.
I don't think it matters at this point.
They don't care if you do a petition. You could do 1,000 petitions. They've got their money, son. They're done.
I have a feeling they might redo it.
Yeah, if you give it to somebody else. Who?
We'll see.
Sven-Gully?
I don't think the saga of Halloween Ends is over. I think we're gonna.
I want it to be over because I'm tired. I don't want no more Corey.
Corey in the
sewer. Corey Cunningham.
Corey in the sewer.
Sounds like a character from
charging up with my psychic powers.
Michael's like, "Hey Corey, look, did you kill food people? Uncle Mike here's a little weak.
Oh my God, I got him charged.
Just stab a few people. I'll get a good kick. You know, get that motor running, and we're ready to go.
I still have.
Remember, you're my buddy." And then he just goes off and starts killing.
That's great. Such a good relationship those two have. It's like
won't you be my best friend? Doing everything together in the sunny weather.
Everybody's kind of lame. Except
like
for
I
us.
said, never meet your heroes.
Don't meet your heroes. Don't have heroes. We're pretty cool though. You know?
I'm like Charles Barkley. I ain't nobody's role model.
I am not a role model.
John takes a cold approach.
I'm just a basketball player. I play for McDonald's and Coke ads and shoes.
That's it. I'm in it for me.
But
me.
The movie was shit, and maybe they did catch Jamie Lee at a bad time because the press wasn't exactly too friendly about that movie. You know?
That's true.
So, but to be fair,
maybe your old ass hadn't had her yogurt that day.
Yeah, she didn't go. She didn't go and suck it down.
First, the bad news. 87% of this country suffers from digestive issues like occasional irregularity. No wonder our busy lives sometimes force us to eat the wrong things at the wrong time. Now the good news. I just discovered a yogurt called Activia that can help.
But, you know, it's...
Only you eat it that way.
It's just one of them things, man. Maybe they caught her at a bad time. I'm trying to make up excuses, but at the end of the day, excuses are just like assholes and everybody's got one. Jamie Lee Curtis could have been a little bit more friendly.
Here's the thing. Weren't we just complaining about how everyone's gotta suck it up? Suck it up. So someone was fucking mean to you. Big fucking deal. People are mean to me like every day of my life. Shut the fuck up.
Why don't you have this comic book?
Yeah, every day, anything. From the moment I wake up, someone's upset with me about something. But you know what? I don't jump on my little podcast and complain about it.
You didn't get my pull list?
Except for this time. Just who cares? Fucking A, man. No one can handle anything anymore.
I think the biggest crime of all of it is not Jamie Lee Curtis being shitty to Danielle Harris.
If she was even shitty at all.
Now
Has she said anything about it?
No, that's what I'm saying. She should have come out and said, I apologize if I hurt you all.
Yeah, I would have come out and been like,
yeah, well, that's you because you're an asshole.
Not at all.
Scout Taylor-Compton, I get you were in Rob Zombie's, got it. But I've always felt Danielle Harris deserved a cameo in these new Halloween movies because she is just as important to the overall lore of the Halloween franchise as Jamie Lee Curtis, as Donald Pleasance, as even the main guy himself, Michael Myers. She played a big fucking role in those movies that spanned for 3 consecutive.
Well, if anybody knows it's you, you know.
And the fact that they left her out, whether she gave a shit or not, me personally, I think she should have been involved. And she got snubbed. And I don't know if that was Jamie Lee Curtis, because there is a rumor, and it's only rumor and innuendo, that David Gordon Green and old Eastbound and Down, I keep forgetting his name, they wanted Danielle Harris, but supposedly, now like I said, rumor and innuendo. That's all this is, guys. That Jamie Lee Curtis blocked that.
Did she want to be in that shitty movie?
Danielle Harris had stated many times that she would have done it in a heartbeat.
Really? I look at it as like Neoing a terrible situation. Maybe you can be in the do-over, you know? It's not so bad.
As bad as the movies was that she was in 4, 5, and 6,
Yeah.
I still like Jamie Lloyd. I still liked her character. The dynamic of her being Laurie Strode's daughter.
Listen, I just want to watch Mike gangbang some firefighters. Okay? I don't give a shit who else is there.
The thin red line. Better watch out for you unplug this thing.
No. Get a little excited thinking about Myers running that fire marshal train.
Ooh.
What you got?
Steve Merlot's The Sawyer Massacre just released.
Dude.
Maybe we'll do a watch along.
Like a Halloween watch along. It's Halloween weekend too,
Yeah.
you know?
And
Something
us being producer, key grip, ADR managers,
executive producer.
we can watch it. And I've also got permission from Steve to watch it and show you guys. So
Steve says it's cool. He says the only stipulation is, you know, you gotta be kind of nice, right?
it's your movie.
You know, yeah, it is my movie, isn't it?
It's your IMDb claim to fame.
That's a good point, fellow executive producer director. See how it keeps growing, Steve?
So next time on Behind the Fiends Unrated, The Sawyer Massacre.
All up in your face.
Pussy.
Right up in that face pussy hole. I'm just gonna have you sit on me. I'm done. I can't even be filthy.
With that said, guys, this has been John and Luke, and we will see you again next time on Behind the Fiends.
Oh.